people the flowers while they can smell them, you know what I mean? So, you know, we talk about so much negativity, you know what I mean? We talk about so much, and in light of everything negative gets the light, the positive, the people, the soldiers out here every day, you know what I mean? That's lead by example, lead by voice, you know, so I just want to take the time out and happy Father's Day to my surrogate father, John Rankin, who was one of the, you know, I tell people all the time, one of the most important people in my life, who, you know, and I see a lot of things that he instilled in me that I didn't even realize, you know what I mean, that has come into fruition as I become an adult, you know. He took an interest in all of us, man, you know, it's like, he took all the young men, even when the crack epidemic here, when a lot of the cats were strung out. Our role models he was there. He took and you know he was always active and he always let us know he cared.
That's true.
And that, you know, I try to incorporate. That's just something.
A long way. Bro.
Yeah, that's just something that was born in me from him. You know what I mean? So I give him all the kudos, credit. Russell Ferris.
Mr. Ferris,
you know, who put us to work in the garden. You know,
hey, why you think my garden sitting out there right now?
You know, when I see a garden, I think of garden. I think of him. The first time I ever ate a cucumber was out Russell Ferris' garden.
That's deep.
You know what I mean? So shout out, you know, to
Mr. Ferris.
Yeah, all the, you know, all the fathers who stepdads. You know what I mean? Everybody is doing what the uncles who. In there, in case some of the dads that ain't doing what they supposed to do. You got uncles, you got, you know, grandfathers, everybody, man, steps up.
Uncle Daddy.
Yeah, coaches, you know what I mean? All the coaches out there that, you know, the basketball coaches, we out there for free, you know what I mean? Trying to help and do things, whatever. So, you know, all the forgotten people, the people who, when you watch these athletes, these entertainers, they tell their stories, you know, it's never an I, it's always a team.
Yeah.
And you always see them go back. The coach who in sixth grade that made me, you know, do the extra lap, or the teacher in such and such, you know. You always hear these stories of the people who were in the people's lives, you know, that I was just watching Dr. Davis, it was a song with the top hip hop song that changed the world. And the Latifah's manager, I forget his name, he was talking about how he was a knucklehead and he was running around, and Latifah's mom pulled him to the side and said, "Boy, you got to be the smartest dumb person I know." You know what I mean? And like she took interest to him. She went to his mama's house and said, "This is what he's doing, da da da." And then from that moment on, he became Latifah's manager, and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they was both going to school together. So it's like the people in, you know, in the schools, in the streets, just, you know, pulling the young bloods to the side and just talking to them. You know, when you know they go in a certain way. You know, I just want to shout all them type of people out, man, to show love. Let you know we see you. We see you.
Hey, can I just ask that the people in the comments, if you want somebody to hear Happy Father's Day, write their name down there. Let them know you're thinking about them. Mo Mountown said, Gemini right here, June 9th, 65 years old. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Good evening, Veronica Thorne. She said, Happy Father's Day. Chorzana Staples said, peace, love, light, Happy Father's Day. What's going on, Sheila? Robert Marks, Happy Father's Day to you, too. What's going on, Sheila? Hey, she said, hey, brothers. So, no, that's wonderful. Now, y'all the young one. Before we get to y'all, maybe we have Lisa say something. I want to know, outside of your dad, you know, somebody who had a positive influence as a male in your life. Maybe it is a coach. Hey, let's hear it now.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead. Sure.
There's one that did come to mind. His name is Shalom Marizmi. When I graduated last year, first job I ever had. Not the first. I mean, it really was the first. First getting real money. You know what I'm saying? The other one, you was getting paid, but you wasn't getting paid. So,
you was working.
Yeah. But yeah, he gave me rides to work. He was the coordinator, by the way. So he was in charge of all of us, because pretty much everybody who was doing this program were already in high school, or most of us had graduated. And so he was the coordinator. He was in charge of all of us, and like he's just a great leader, just a great figure.
I think he'd be flattered to know that you even saying that, you know, that you speak of his name in such a positive light when he's not around. It's one thing to say something nice about somebody when they're there. When they're there is another thing when they're not.
I mean,
What about you, DL?
Like I go back to the McKinley days because like, a lot of our coaches were teachers and security guards, so they were around us more than just the football field. So like Coach Boo, Coach Ty, Coach Reardon, you know what I mean, Coach Pat, like because they like one thing, especially my senior year of the coaching crew, they were very hands-on with the students. It wasn't just let's run some plays and go home. They were very interactive, you know what I mean? They wanted to know about what was going on in life and school, grades, and you know what I mean. They weren't stingy about rides home. They made, you know what I mean. Like they were a very it was a family coaching staff. So and like I just remember because I got hurt my senior year, I had the surgery, and I transitioned to manager, and I was helping out with the coaches. So I was in the coaches' room as well as the locker room with the players. So I was getting a lot of, you know what I mean, extra, you know what I mean, just interaction with these men. So like I said, Coach Boo, Ty, Reardon, Coach Patterson, Coach Harris, you know what I mean, just the whole staff was crazy. So like everyone that coached at McKinley, my 2017 year, like definitely everyone had an impact in some way, shape, or form. You know, whether it's a story they share with me or something they taught me, advice. You know what I mean. One of them made me promise them that I was going to do law school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because they knew like if I would get sent to the bad office, I was good at talking my way out of trouble or whatever. So he was like, man, you better promise me you do law school, whatever. So just everybody.
Probably still stuck in your mind.
Yeah, it still creeps in there here and there. Like,
what's one of your memories of your own father? Something that he might have said to you that resonates? Something you find yourself he said to you that you find yourself saying or repeating or taking with you?
I got one, and I said this the other day. It's funny. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was at my friend's house, and they asked me if we needed something. And then one thing he always said that I'll never forget is it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what I mean? So, and like I'd be reciprocating that to everybody. They'd be like, man, should we take this? Should we take? I just that same quote. I just say
That's your freedom,
and they'd be like, yeah, you got a good point. You know what I mean? So you better bring it. So that one, that's like the first thing that pops into my mind is that one quote right there.
Well, to me, and it's crazy because I can't remember exactly where it was when it happened when he said it. I could have been 3, 4, 5. You know, it's a common saying, common phrase. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
That's what's up.
But as you know, these last few years, you know, you start to you understand what it means. Then, like as you get older, you start to see just how true that statement is. And like that, I can go back that many years and just remember that when he told me that, and I can now see it come to fruition.
You get choked up. You get choked up over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, and the one thing for y'all missions, I just want to say, like when we talk about, I think it's every person's responsibility to give back. You know, we talk about celebrities and when we talk about, you know, don't expect whatever, but it ain't just it's everybody. You know, you get to a point. There's different ways you can give back. You know what I mean, to your community and like mentoring, coaching.